shot. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sport. The showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Wizards. The pass to Stewart. He dishes it to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Pass to Ivey. Stolen away. Ball with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Ivey. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Duren. Cunningham looking it over. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the left wing. Here's Sharp. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Here's Duren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this game. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Ivey. Inside. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ivey passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Bogdanovich. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Griffin with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Stewart with the steal. Cunningham against Turner. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. And here's Bogdanovich for three. He's off on that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Hayes. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Down low, it's stolen by Bagley. Now here's Hayes, defended by DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hayes.
And, you know, when DiVincenzo keeps his hands moving on defense, he's really effective. Great work there.
From deep, Green buries it from three-point range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
There's the pass to Nwaba. Back to Hayes. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And that one drops. Stewart's got his second bucket of the night.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Richards. Feeds to Turner. Over Bagley. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nwaba with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hayes the pass to Bagley. With the fadeaway. The shot will not fall. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 4. And Herter gets it to go.
Turner showing improvement as a passer, and the more he looks to distribute the ball, the better his team is.
Here's Hayes. Here's Bagley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hornets on top, up 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
The Pistons, 9.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Sharp out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Griffin, and it's Richards in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
The Pistons have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Shots good by Duren. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
Been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Ball with the bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5 points so far. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Detroit. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. They were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
Stolen away. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Cunningham against Ball. There's the 3. Cunningham's shot is off.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Good on the shot.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Cunningham for 3. That shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Ivy kicks to Bagley. Harden outside. Cunningham on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
And stolen by Ivy. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. The Hornets pull it in. Left side, Ball. 3-pointer. Duren pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
There's Ball with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Green comes in for Griffin. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Ball. There's a good screen.
2 minutes.
Back to Hayes. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Turner against Stewart. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And Green slams it in.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Sohan, the pass to Turner. Hayes with the steal. Fast break Detroit. Cunningham with the ball. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his third basket of the night.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
The shot by Turner, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Detroit, David Nwaba.
Good on the second free throw. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. For 3, drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayes the pass to Cunningham. There's the pick. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Stewart trying to get open. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Green kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Turner. Over Stewart. Again, the Hornets score.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
From deep three-point range, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
Well, you have to like the work they're putting in on the glass, fighting for extra possession.
All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down, as you would expect.
And that is a wrap. Now let's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the center position. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And they get it back. The shot's good. Duren's got 8.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
It's tipped. Now, here's Ivey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Took him no time at all on that one.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Griffin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pistons leading. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Griffin finds Ball. And it's good. 2 points. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a switcher also for Detroit. Harden's checked in. Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Detroit.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
The Hornets trail. Outside Turner. And it's Ball at the elbow. Stolen by Harden. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ball stolen. Ball, the pass to Sharp. Here's Richards. And he uses the glass on the layup. Richards got his second basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the pass to Harden. Loud pass to Bagley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Sharp. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Hayes the pass to Harden. And here's Bagley. Harden kicks to Hayes. Over Griffin. Hayes, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Ball. To Bagley. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now it's a 9-point Hornets lead. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Josh Green's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Huerter comes in for Sharp. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Ball. David Nwabani's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Ivy, and he banks in the layup.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Huerter. Connects from three-point range. Huerter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And another three for Charlotte.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Ivy, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And Hayes kicks to Ivy. Back to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Now back to Nwaba. And it's sent back by Turner. From 20 feet out. And so is Charlotte with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break.
Please give a big round of applause.
And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is beat the basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Sharp. Griffin out there with Turner. And it's Zohan in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now Ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And Detroit has possession. They trail by 18. Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Hayes finds Stewart. Back to Hayes. This one for three. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pistons trail by 18. Cunningham outside. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Ball, the pass to Turner. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Yep, that one goes. Ball's got 29.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends, and he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Rocket 6. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
There he's showing you he can run the show himself in that pick and roll. That's a nice play from Bogdanovich.
To the paint. It's intercepted. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. That one good for 2. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Charlotte no good that time either.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Bogdanovich dishes to Cunningham. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Turner. And that's off the glass and in. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Cunningham's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Ball, the pass to Turner. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pistons passing it around. Down low. And Duren slams it in.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Ivy's checked in for Hayes. Here's Griffin. Over Bogdanovich. No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way, and the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pistons trail by 14. Cunningham outside. Passes it to Ivy. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get us.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for Charlotte.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LaMelo Ball.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Ivy. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Right wing. Outside for Griffin. No good from outside. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Duren. There's the dish to Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. Stolen by Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet. And he produces in every area.
And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cunningham kicks to Nwaba. No problems knocking that one down.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Here's Ball. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.